Good evening, gents. Thank you for joining us after this 2-0 victory away at Redditch United. First of all, most congratulations on the victory and the 3 points, but also, Andrew, a much needed and much desired clean sheet.
Yeah, I think titles, I say this to the boys, that titles are won on clean sheets. If you see a lot of teams win leagues and do really well in leagues or competitions, clean sheets is sort of like the foundation of what they build from. So I'm delighted for the boys to get that. I think we did really well last week and we could have had it last week. And to come to Redditch, who've been doing well, won 2 out of their 3 games and scoring some goals in pre-season and in the season, and to get that clean sheet, I'm delighted, and we're delighted as a team because that sort of installs some confidence. So, you know, Redditch is doing good things and they've got some big expectations, and to come here and get the clean sheet and get the victory, I'm delighted to come away from home with the start that they've had and the performance the boys have put in. So 100% I'll sleep nice tonight with a clean sheet.
Absolutely. Smudge, a number of changes again from the 6-1 win over Lowestoft last Saturday, including Ben Hart in central midfield. He's fast becoming Tamworth's utility man.
What can I say? I call him Rolls Royce because, you know, he's so versatile. He's got an engine and a half, never stops, never gives up, even when he's like struggling a little bit with cramp, like today again, because it's his second game in like what, 5-6 weeks. He doesn't want to come off, you know what I mean? But he's showing the capabilities that he has, and we're able to manoeuvre Ben from his natural position at right back. Last week we put him in at centre half. Today he's come in and done a holding job in midfield for us, and I thought he was exceptional. I'm pleased for him, and it's good for us because it gives us another headache again. What do we do when everybody's fit? But I mean, Ben Hart, fantastic, ultra professional. He's obviously had to adjust himself after being released from Burton, and I think he's coming here and he's showing it what a fantastic footballer he is.
You know, the boys are calling him Phil Neville. Versatile.
Moving on to another midfielder, Jack Thomas, and he's played a really important role today. But we noticed he got a shirt without a number on. That number 4 shirt was missing. And what the fans want to know, guys, is has Bez worn it to the wedding?
He might not be here Monday, so he probably has worn it to the wedding.
Do you know, we're baffled. We don't understand because we've gone into the changing room before the game, and obviously, you know, the guys, Buster and Degsy, have done their job and they put the kit out. I was the first one in the change room today, and that number 4 shirt was there. Asked me what happened to it before, and the game kicked off, and I can't give you an answer, Kev. So we've had to dig deep into the kit bag and tell the ref, is it okay for us to play him in a black shirt? But we've had a laugh about it, and we actually pointed to one of our supporters in the stand and said he's got it on because, you know, it's the same colour kit. But we don't know. But I'm just pleased for Jack Thomas. I know you've mentioned him, and I think today Jack Thomas was exceptional. He's shown what he's capable of doing as well. He's had to wait and bide his time to get the opportunity, and I think he's took it today with a fantastic performance.
Right, it was always going to be difficult to get the balance today, to pick a side that was going to win today ultimately, but also with half a mind on the quick turnaround, the 1 o'clock kickoff at home to Nuneaton on Monday. Do you feel that you achieved that balance of keeping players fresh but also picking a side to win the game today?
Yeah, obviously we've got the result today. What we said, we were speaking to Smudge earlier, and we said that we're dealing with today's game first and foremost because that's the moment that we're in. And Redditch have got a good start, so we'd focus ourselves on this game and then address the Nuneaton game. You have to take care of sort of the first thing first before you look at the second game. And we did that, and I think we have got the balance right because what we've managed to do today is, being in the lead, is make some substitutions. There's some lads where we've had to rotate, or we've rotated players, or players playing who haven't started recently. So I think we've got the balance right, and we've got some lads that are fresh, and we've got a decent squad here in terms of the number, in terms of 1 to 18 if it is. They're all really, really good players. So we feel that when we can make them changes, and if we have to make them changes, that we can, and lads will go in there like you said, with Ben Hart, his versatility, just as one example, they'll go in there and they'll do a job very effectively. So we've got lads coming back, and we've also got some players who we think can do a job in a few positions. So I think we've got the balance right today. I'm really, really happy as well with the lads, the way they managed the game in the second half, in terms of not expending too much energy, and some experienced heads in there of just calming it down at the right times with that in mind on Monday. So I think we've got the balance right, but it's one game at a time.
You probably get a little bit fed up of me asking this question about absentees in the forms of Mikey Taylor, Shaq McDonald, etc. But it's what fans will want me to ask. It's what they will want to know. How close are we to seeing those two playing again for Tamworth?
Mikey Taylor's not so far away. We sent him off to the specialist last week in the week, and the diagnosis is a good one. So we're hoping that Mikey Taylor can return to training on Thursday, with a view to being involved on Saturday. It's something that we've spoke about several times, during pre-season. Now the season started, we've not fielded the same 11 for any game.
11 games.
It's a difficult one. But like Andy said, the depth in the squad is good, and from 1 to 18 we've got good players who are capable of doing a job at any position on the park that we ask them to. So not good, but when you win games, even though you've had to make changes, you've got to be happy. So yeah, we are happy. And I did say to the boys before the game, without being disrespectful to Redditch, that if you've got any ambition of being in and around the top of this league, then it's places like this you're going to have to come to and roll your sleeves up and grind out a result. And I thought we did that today without being at our best. I thought we were decent, and I thought we did enough to get us through that game today.
Shout out to, as well, Kev, to managers across the country, because at the moment managing a football club, in terms of what we've come from and where we're at now, is not easy because of the variables that we've got in the world now. So a shout out to the players as well, because they're part of that, in terms of when we ain't been able to pick them same teams, lads coming in, and like you, Ben's done a job in 3 different positions, and other lads will do a job in a position for you. Shout out to the players in the change room, but managers across the country, because at the moment football management, because of the different sort of, or the society we're living in now at the moment and what's happening across the world, is that it's not easy to have that consistency what you might have had before, because of the rules and the laws what are in place. So I take my hat off to all managers what are at football clubs now and working hard and going through similar things as what we've gone through, and that grinding out and still working. And for me, credit to them.
Yeah, sure, and let's just hope that it gets a little bit easier as the weeks progress now into the season. Thank you very much for your time, gents. We'll catch up with you again on Monday.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.